Good afternoon and welcome to episode 8 of Fudbalski Klub Zvezda not rising to the top, I mixed it up with my Absolute series, sorry. Road to Glory. So if I had a chance to redo that introduction, I would, but I'm not going to waste time on that. We're going to dive straight into the matches here, continuing on from the point where I left you off last. So the last match we saw was this one versus Boris Chachak. As you can see, the real club name fixes have not fully been applied, unfortunately. I have to start a new save for that, and I don't want to guide Crvena Zvezda all the way back from the start, because we've accomplished so much here, and I'm just going to carry on with this. But anyways, first match I'm going to take you into versus Mladost. A 2-1 win, and a good match overall. Here's the first goal of the match. Milosavljevic makes it 1-0 for Mladost. And this is kind of a shock. They're away from home. They open the score sheet, and good thing is we have Luka Jovic still with us. He has not opted to leave the club for anyone else, and I've re-signed him on a new deal. So he is with us for the long haul, and this is going to be very, very interesting. There is Tufekcic. That is 1-1. Sorry for the overlay here, I didn't quite set this up before. And there's 2-1, Bosancic. So that finishes off the first match against Mladost. I only showed the highlights from that match because that was actually a come-from-behind victory. So, looking at the next match, we are in Europa League, and we face off against Olympiacos here away from home. Not a good match overall. Angel Correa scoring a hat-trick. Marcos Cepovic, the Montenegrin international, gets a goal. Is he Montenegrin or is he Serbian? Hang on. No, he's Serbian. Shit, my bad. Yeah, so Marcos Cepovic. I should have actually remembered that because I was managing Serbia in FM14, but that's on a side note. Gets the fourth goal for Olympiacos, and the two goals for us came via Vukašin Jovanovic and Miloš Bosancic. Yet again, Bosancic has been absolutely outstanding. Let's see his stats for the last season. You've already seen this. He scored 14 goals, netted 17 assists, 7.52 average rating, and 28 out of 30 matches started in the league. Now, after Olympiacos, after that loss, opening loss in Europa League, we faced off against Radnički here, and Darko Lažović and Luka Jovic getting the goals for us. Luka Jovic, 6 starts, 3 goals, 7.01 average rating. Continental competitions, 5 starts, 3 goals. Very, very good continentally, but we'll get to that eventually. You'll see all of his goals because I'm going to show the recaps of the matches from Europa League. And you can see the results below, but let's not jump ahead. After Radnički, we beat Bežania here, and we were lucky to advance somewhat because we would have probably gone to extra time, maybe even penalties, if it wasn't for this huge mistake by their goalie. Poor Šimić. He just kind of mishandled the ball and put it into the back of his own net, and that put us up 1-0, which was enough to advance. Not proud of that one. We should have won by a comfortable 2 or 3-0 scoreline there, but that's behind us. Next match against newly promoted club, Jedinstvo Putevi. Luka Jovic scored in 15th minute. Vukan Savicevic scored, Dusan Đuričić equalized in 26th. Vukan Savicevic in 48th minute made it 2-1 for us, and then Darko Lažović scored from a penalty in 82nd minute to round off the score at 3-1. I'm going to show the recap from the Wolfsburg match because this was an absolutely epic win in Europa League. Our first 3 points in Europe, and I couldn't be happier with the scoreline here. There is Darko Lažović. Get up. The fans are going absolutely wild. It is 1-0 for Crvena Zvezda. Antic hits the crossbar here, and there's Gavric's goal, 2-0. That is inside the 67th minute. And here we have a goal coming from De Bruyne, which made it 2-1, and that was the final scoreline. Ivan Perisic with a nice dribble here, loses the ball, and this is quite a lengthy highlight, so just kind of sit through it. And there's De Bruyne. Perisic recovers from that knock and crosses it in for De Bruyne. That's 2-1. Final scoreline. Crvena Zvezda wins over Wolfsburg in a match we were supposed to lose heavily, even though we were at home. Next up, the momentum carries on in the eternal derby against Partizan. And again, this was a match to remember for Darko Lajovic because he scored both of our goals. The first one coming in 80th minute from a penalty, as you can see right there. Here's 2-0. Gavric shoots, Lajovic gets on the rebound. It's 2-0. And then we have another lengthy replay to sit through, so I'm just going to quickly skip ahead to the last goal. I guess I can't. Yeah, there we go. So Kahraman, Pechnik, almost mishandles the ball there. Lajovic, Gogic. Someone mishandles it here, I kind of forget. It's been a while since I've played the save. Here it is, Kojic. Annunziata down the wing. Brashanac, Kojic shoots, Kahraman saves, and Kojic taps in the rebound. 2-1 for Partizan, and that was it. Then OFK Beograd, televised match, 0-0 scoreline. We were just the better team, but we couldn't come up with anything here, and I'm not even going to show the highlights because that was just embarrassing for a match at home, and for a citywide derby too. I would have expected a lot more out of my players on that occasion. Club Bridge, absolutely epic win here. And for those of you who are awaiting the next upload, the live comm in the next match is going to be against Club Bridge almost right away. So we're going to recap one match against Donji Srem and Spartak in the next episode, which leaves us right now with two matches to recap, starting off with the Europa League win against Club Bridge here. Terrific performance by the guys. Here's the first goal of the match. Lajovic finds Luka Jovic, and that's 1-0. Luka Jovic. Here comes 2-0 Gavric, 2-0. 3 minutes later. This was an absolutely brilliant victory by us. We were up 4-0 at one point, and then at the end of the match, which you're going to see, Castillo scores 2 goals. But we were already 4-0 up by that point. Jovic, second goal of the match. That's 3-0. Luka Jovic, 45th minute. Here's Rafaelo. Diaby. Sabota. Excellent tackle by Antic here to start the break. This is going to be 4-0, guys. 51st minute. Abramovski. Petkovic. Back to Abramovski. Petkovic makes a nice run there. Nice pass to Bosancic. Again, Bosancic Over to Jovic. Gavric, goal! 4-0. That was, I believe, 2 goals for Luka Jovic and 2 goals for Gavric. We just dominated them in this match. They had almost no answer for us. Castillo was arguably the man of the match for them. Well, not arguably, by a long shot, the man of the match on their side, but he did not win that award. There's his first goal. Castillo makes it 4-1, and that's 60 minutes into the match. And here comes 4-2 in 86th minute, I believe it was. 85th, 86th. Blondell. Gavric did brilliantly to intercept the pass there, but almost lost the ball afterwards. Diaby. Moises. Sobota. And here's Castillo's second goal. Just hang on a moment there. Here it is. Right from the edge of the box. That's 4-2. But it's not enough for them. And Crvena Zvezda, yet another win in Europa League. That makes it 2 in a row, which leaves us with the recap of the very last match that I'm going to show for this video. And this was one to remember for both teams, as both the goals came within the same minute. There's Lazarevic's goal, 46 minutes and give or take 12 seconds into the match. And then, not even a minute later, see, this is like 30 seconds later right now. Watch. Beric, about 47 seconds later, equalizer, 1-1. And that was it. Absolutely unbelievable. Especially on Donji Srem's part, because I didn't think they had it within them, even though they were at home, to actually put up a fight against us. And they managed to do that. Now, with that being said, this leaves us... I have no idea why the red square is there. I'm going to fix that eventually. But... this leaves us at the end of the episode, and again, if you enjoyed the episode and would like to see more content coming up, just make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you back for next one.